Well, hey there folks, and welcome back once again to the Hop House. It's Eddie here, and it's time for another beer review. Now, if you just found us here on YouTube, then welcome along to the Hop House. Give us a thumbs up, give us a like, share and subscribe to this channel. We like hoppy beer, we like good house music. We're on the beer side, and we got something a little special for the next couple of beer reviews, I have to say. Excuse me while I wipe the sweat from my brow. It's a bit warm outside. We're beginning in September and we've suddenly been blasted into this heat wave. So if you haven't been following us here on the channel, a lot of the stuff that we do is readily available, sort of beers, stuff you can pick up in supermarkets or shops that are regularly accessible and available for everybody. I do some on a few local breweries here in the Shropshire area, and I've done some from up north, Yorkshire, where I'm from. But every now and again we like to do something a little bit special. Now, recently got married, bling bling on the ring, and whilst I was on honeymoon, we were in the Cotswolds and we were in Cheltenham, and I went to a brewery that is basically high up there in the echelon of, one of the biggest, best regarded craft breweries that are out there. Put it this way, the clue's in the t-shirt. I went to Deya Brewing. Now, I've never had a Deya beer before in my life, and I would put it up there in one of those categories of craft beers, craft breweries that are way out of my price range, because you can go to these craft beer bars and bottle shops and all that kind of thing. It can be like 6, 7, 8 quid a can, and I'm not being funny, but you're having a laugh. I really don't want to pay that for one can of beer. So whilst we're in Cheltenham, I managed to convince the wife to come along. Don't think she was too happy about it, mind. And we went there and had a couple of beers on draft, and I got a couple of takeaways. And I thought, I'll put them up on the channel. So this is a premiere, not only is it Virgin Brewery review, should I say, premiere of Deya Brewing. This actual beer here is not a Virgin Beer review, because I had a pint of this in the brewery, and it was bloody lovely. So, are you ready to see what we're going to review today from Deya Brewing, baby? Okay, so this is Deya. All their cans are 500 millilitres, so not all this 440 fodder that you get in the supermarket. The beastie cans, they're more or less just short of a pint. Look at that. This is Sunshine IPA. Your sunshine. So, I should have had that playing in the background, shouldn't I? No, I'd probably get cut off for copyright if I did. Sunshine IPA, it's 6% ABV. Look at the artwork on that. If you know about Deya, they're very famous for their artwork, and they're very famous for this crocodile here. No idea what the crocodile's all about, but it seems to be their mascot. So we'll call him Deya Croc. All right, Deya Croc. There you go, 6% ABV. What Deya tend to do is, they're one of those breweries, I think Cloudwater are like that, I think Overtone are like that, Kernel are definitely like that. They only tend to have maybe 1 or 2 core beers, and the rest they just do releases, and they'll just brew a certain batch of it until it sells out. This is one of those said batches. So their core beer, again, the other beer that I tried in Deya Brewing is called Steady Rolling Man, 5.2%. It was nice. It was nice, and I had it in a couple of other pubs whilst we were around Cheltenham. It was nice, but it didn't blow me away. Ooh, now that could be very controversial, because I know people absolutely rave and love about Deya. But I bought 2 cans that wasn't the Steady Rolling Man. So this one, and then I've got another one I'm going to do next that I didn't even try. So that's going to be a blatant virgin beer review. Right, let's get this out in the glass. So I've got the Mrs. Gin glass for this, just because it's good for swilling and jigging and whiffing. Again, if you're new to the channel, it's got sort of a red tint at the bottom of the glass. Don't let that put you off when I put it in, because it'll probably make it look like a sex on the beach. We're looking at what it looks like in the rest of the glass. Right then, pour it out. It's going to be hazy. I know it's going to be hazy, because Deya beers are hazy. And I've already poured that out with a huge head. Huge head. Need to get better at pouring beer. Oh my god, look at that. Whew, half of that glass is head. But look at it. it does look like a cocktail. It looks like a Sex on the Beach, to be fair, with a massive frothy head on it. You could stick a flake in. But in terms of the quality of it, especially when you jig it around like that, it wobbles like jelly. That is, that's a beer lover's dream right there, I have to say. So 6% for all the traditional, because I'm guessing it's sort of an American hop style beer. So as I've said before on the channel, to me in the UK 5% and above is an IPA, but American style 6% and above is an IPA. And Deya seem to follow that model, so they don't call anything below 6% an IPA, they just call it pale ale. Right, okay, I think that's kind of the most I'm going to get out of it for now. Very hazy, beautifully custard colour, I'd say that was. It's a yellowy, orangey, looks like a glass of custard with a foamy white head on top. So in terms of beer snobs and stuff, they're going to love this. They're going to absolutely love it. For other people that are maybe into more traditional beer, you're going to think, what the hell's that? Looks like a glass of piss. But to me that looks remarkable, it looks really good, and I'm really looking forward to sampling it. So I'm just going to let the head die down a little bit. Cost wise, if you do want to go onto Deya's website, like I said, because if you go into a lot of craft beer shops and stuff, that'll probably cost you about £6.50, £7 a can. If you go onto Deya's website, that cost me £4. £4 that was. So there will be people out there that are used to buying packs of Carling or whatever, or well, maybe not Carling, but you know, just packs from your local supermarket. You think £4 for one beer? You're mad. But in terms of the quality, these are right up there with the best. These are considered some of the daddies of the craft beer world. Right, the head's petered down a bit now, so I'm going to get the aroma. So we're going to stick that into there. We're going to give it a whiff, see what we can sniff. Zesty. Tropical, oh, got some froth on my nose. Zesty tropical fruit bomb. It smells like a fruit salad sweet, remember when you went to school, but a bit tartar, not as sweet, but you've got the pineapple, orange, mango, smells absolutely amazing. That smells like the daddy. Smells like Deya brewed it. Right, we're going to get in there. I don't think I can get the rest of the can in right now, so we'll go ahead and do a bottoms up and down the hatch. We'll have a drink, and then I'll swill it around a bit. We'll do a bit of lace division for those that love the lacing. Bottoms up, down the hatch. Oh. Wow. Excuse me. Tell you what. Oh my goodness, I just poured the rest of the can in there and bits are floating aplenty. If the camera will pick that up, there's loads of floaters in there. Now, to some people that may sound very wrong, but to others, that means it's a can conditioned beer. It's got sediment in it, which will add to the flavour, it'll add to the depth, and it's certainly added to the haze. So, with that the case, we'll re-whiff and re-jig. Oh, it stinks now. It really does smell. But in a good way. Wow. That's some serious stuff right there. That is some serious stuff. Go for a retaste. Oh, I don't know what more there is to say apart from, oh, that's beautiful. That is amazing. So, the mouthfeel, you know, you drink it, it goes into your mouth, and it's really thick. You can tell it's got oats in it. It's got a really thick mouthfeel. It kind of wants to stick to the side of your mouth and just coat it with the flavour. And down the side of your tongue, you know, you get real tropical fruitiness. Not necessarily bitter. It's quite zesty, but it's quite fresh. It feels like you've squeezed some sort of... It's almost like you're having a smoothie in terms of how fresh this tastes. Excuse me, it is quite carbonated though. It's a bit fizzy. But in a good way. It's not like major fizzy like a lager. It's... that's incredible beer. So, what am I getting fruit-wise? Yeah, tropical fruits, without a doubt. And it really lingers and stays in your mouth. It's different, a lot different to a lot of the other beers that I've had. Where a lot of the other beers I've had, it sort of, it hits your mouth, hits you down the side of the tongue with the zestiness, the sweetness down the middle, and it peters off into the background. This is still, tastes like it's in the middle of my mouth. It honestly tastes like I haven't swallowed the beer yet. It's got that much flavour involved that it's still there. And I could probably talk to you for another 10 minutes, it would probably still be there. So it's got this lingering flavour that's, it's not even an aftertaste, it's still like a mid-mouth taste. It's really, really good. And, you know, Deya Brewing, what can I say? Right, bit of lace division, those that love the lacing. There you go, look at that jig around in the glass. See if I can get it to shift around so you can see. Probably can't see the light on this camera anyway, but it smells so fruity and tropical, zesty, but without being necessarily bitter. If you'd have told me 10 years ago that beer would taste like this, and that I'd like it, I'd probably say you're having a laugh, because it sort of tastes like a fruit juice almost, in terms of the zestiness, in terms of the quality of the fruit flavours in there, and it's the hoppiness that does that. It's the hopping. Deya Sunshine IPA. I bought this, so it was end of July when we went on Mini Moon. Don't even think you can get this anymore. I think this is gone. I think it was a limited edition and it's bolted. It has gone. Right, so it says, drawing inspiration from our collaboration beer with Other Half, Sunshine is a tropical IPA with Citra, Idaho 7 and Sabro. I live my life in the sunshine. Sunshine, everybody loves the sun. Love the reference there to that tune. So, definitely getting the citrus from the Citra. So definitely getting the grapefruit, the tropicalness. Sabro, I believe it's Sabro, is quite a new hop. And I've only had maybe one or two beers with Sabro in it, but it usually brings a coconut-y taste to it. So I'll just go again. Ooh. Maybe a little bit, only a little bit, but I think the Citra and the Idaho 7 meet and they bring you that fruit bomb, fruit juicy bomb that's still in the middle of my mouth. The aftertaste doesn't come for a good couple of minutes. And is that what you're paying the extra for? Is that what what everyone's raving about, and the quality of this brewery? Like I said, I had the Steady Rolling Man. It's their core beer. I had it in 3 different bars, not just a Deya bar, and I thought it's nice, but it wasn't anything that I'd had before. This is, excuse me once again, this is exceptional. Really good stuff. I can understand now why this brewery is so talked about. I got the t-shirt, I liked it so much. Fantastic. I wanted to get a glass as well, but they'd sold out. Gutted. But there's always another time. Christ knows when I'll end up in Cheltenham again, but there you go. Right then, Sunshine IPA. What do I rate it? Well, It's got to get a 2 thumbs up from me. 2 thumbs up, and I'll give it a foot as well if I could get my foot in the picture. 2 thumbs up and a foot. It's amazing. It's ridiculous. It is really, really good. There are maybe 1 or 2 beers I've had that are slightly better. That's really pushed me to the fact that I give it 2 thumbs up, 2 feet, and I end up on my arse. Metaphorically speaking. But yeah, that's lovely. Absolutely divine. If you are anywhere near a craft beer bar that serves Deya, try them out, give them a whirl, or go on to deyabrewing.com, I believe. www.deya, D-E-Y-A, deyabrewing.com, and go check out their limited edition stuff. May as well get it cheaper there than other places. Beautiful. Thank you very much for watching. I got 1 more from Deya to go. See what that brings. Like, share, subscribe. We'll see you again for another review right here on the Hop House. Ciao for now, people.